All right, greetings everybody, and welcome to the land of the crying cat. Right, he's crying in the background because I wish there was a good reason. But there isn't. So anyway, this week, starting off, just going to start with a bit of an announcement as Sora goes insane. Yep, you knocked that over, buddy. You did a good job. You did a good job. You did a good job. Anyway, as I try and calm the cat, this week for streaming, I'm not going to be streaming Wotv. I'm going to, of course, be streaming, but when it comes to what I'm going to be streaming, I'm just going to be streaming some Final Fantasy games, some old Final Fantasy games. Just what I want. Basically, Final Fantasy X is one that I have been started playing on stream a while ago, and I'm going to get back to it just because I'm actually been quite hankering for the opportunity to play it again. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that this week. I'm also going to be revisiting one of my favorite, less beloved Final Fantasies because I've been itching to play that again. So if you want, come join me on stream. Of course, Wotv chat is always welcome, and Gacha chat, any kind of video game chat. Obviously, there's some big stuff maybe going on this week with a Nintendo partner direct or whatever. Maybe some other stuff, so lots to be excited about. Now, let's talk about some other stuff, starting off with this. So this is the Kagetsu Festival. Let's unleash a high score. Basically, you can still go on blah, blah, blah. So the Overkill Festival is a quest to complete for the total amount of overkill damage done before the quest is cleared. There are two quests, Feast of the Overkill and Feast of the Lightning, or it looks like Lightning and Piercing type units will be better for, getting that amount of damage done. The Thunder teams, you better be ready. As for basic rules, all units can be formed, teams of 5, continues cannot work, no companions, and there is no limit on the number of challenges, so you can keep going. And there is a actual ranking, so I'll scroll all the way down here and kind of show this off. Basically, you can see how well your score is versus others, and first place will be getting some nice rewards, which is kind of nice. Depending on your ranking of the overkill score, you will receive phantom stones as well as other stuff. And it says 6,000 stones, but I'm assuming that's only for the highest of the high tier players. I'm not imagining that they're going to be giving out 6k to everybody. Too bad. Anyway, it is an event. We'll report back on that later and my lack of progress on it. Exciting stuff, exciting times. We'll get to that in a second. Limit burst upgrade. Basically, just new map, try and get some more limit burst pots. I've never found these to be in short supply because I haven't found most limit bursts are actually worth upgrading. But hey, it's an opportunity to farm stuff. And now, the big one, the Final Fantasy XIII collaboration card, the Bahamut and Fang card, which is a job-based VC. It is a holo VC. And it is going to make some people rather unhappy. So before we get to the important part, jobs, let's talk about what you get for this. So, increase of human killer for physical attacks. Well, that seems pretty good. Reaction prevention rate and increased accuracy when the VC is maxed. All of that stuff is generally good. Now, as for the guild battle only effect, interesting. The wider the attack range, the greater the magic damage reduction. So basically, it's a new kind of effect for a, maxing out one of these VCs in a like we see resistances or damage sometimes. And this time, what we're looking at is just kind of an aura style effect on just the VC that's constantly active in guild battle, so this VC might be kind of nuts, just all in all. As for the unit that has it equipped, we're looking at attack up and area attack resistance up, both of which are quite... Oh, it's raining. That's why he's angry. He's scared. He's scared of the rain. If you can put a comment below in this video telling Sora that everything will be okay, that would be really helpful. Might be a thunderstorm too. He's scared of thunder. Yeah, you are. You are scared. Come here. Come to Dad. Dad'll protect you. Dad'll protect you. Alright, we got a cat on camera. Thunder attribute attack up also of 2% for guild battle only, and acquired AP up by 5%. So this VC is pretty nice. I actually like the everything on here. I think it's good. It's a good mix of offensive, defensive, and it's got just a lot of stuff that I think make it pretty attractive for players. Now, here we go. Let's get to the jobs. So first off, swords such as knights, etc. Spears, axes, and gloves. What the fuck? It's really, 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 really... I have to say that I think this VC is pretty good, but the job combination is about the worst possible for Thunder, mainly because there isn't really any synergy here with the best Thunder units at all. This actually misses all of the best Thunder units and leaves Fang in a position that is incredibly awkward for her in the future. Like, short of more spear units, and new units that we just don't know about, it's hard to see a future where this pushes Fang into good comps other than just pure spear comps. There's nothing here to work with outside of that. I guess the interesting part maybe that you can do this with gloves, so maybe there's like some weird combination, but you just kind of look at this and it almost seems just better for the earth element since King Bradley and Halloween Lucio are on this. And it's funny too, because that effectively knocks 2P out and gives those two a decent amount of extra human killer. I mean, the long and short of this is that this VC feels really awkward other than just the, well, we made the Final Fantasy 13 one, but also we didn't because Snow's not on it. Oh, sweetie. Safe now. Dad's gonna interrupt his video yet again. This VC is great for what you're getting off of it. Human killer, reaction block, accuracy, all three things that people want. And ironically, Earth evasion kind of wants too, because it's a power-up. It's not like the evasion is necessarily overly lacking, but more DPS to potentially kill your opponents is a nice gift, and just everything else that you're getting off this VC. So yeah, it's a weird one to say that I could remotely recommend, because I have a hard time picturing what specifically for Fang this is going to push up. I mean, I guess you could do 9S or Vern, but those are long out of the meta. Lightning is kind of interesting, but doesn't share the same damage type. And God, just even looking at the list, I'm kind of dumbfounded. Wall? No. Yeah. This is a tricky one, and I think that the advantages of getting this VC seem potentially really, really nice, but I wonder if it's going to have a counter effect, as opposed to the character element coming around. But hey, one more way to look at this is that it could be just magnificent fate, in the sense that, well, you get this, you get Fang in a party, and then the Earth team comes after, and then boom, Wind Veritas and Flag Lassie, bitches, you're dead and screwed. I don't know. It's This is one of those ones that I'm also going to put out there for the community to see if you can think of something that I haven't necessarily thought of. So yeah. The one other thing I will talk about really quickly is not Arena, is Guild Battle. Now, Guild Battle on JP has recently added the feature, and I put that in quotation marks because I really don't actually think of it as much of a feature, of the reserve units. And the reserve units has been put in place. You can actually just, set your units and everything. But the thing is that JP has apparently encountered at least multiple issues. Last week, the update went live, and it was like 113 hours or whatever until the next guild started. And it's been postponed another 48 hours, which tells me that the update did not go well, that it wasn't ready, that this was perhaps thrown together haphazardly without being a proper and vetted update. Not that that's really uncommon for new Wotv stuff, but here it seems far like something's gone cataclysmically wrong for our development team, and it'll be interesting to see whether it just gets pulled or not. Since it's already incredibly unpopular, nobody wanted it, and most people would be happy if it just went away. Anyway, so that's it for your stuff from the JP side for this week. As much as I would love to, I think this week is just an immense amount of nothing burger for JP. For the most part, like, come back, March 1st, that's when potentially it's going to be really interesting with a new character, maybe shift the meta. But yeah, if you're looking for anything super good, well, I'm playing Final Fantasy X this week, and that's going to be fantastic. Also, one more game. So anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time.